What a stupid Mori on.
Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name's Steven, and today we're going to be reacting to Ghosts on CBS. We're doing Season 1, Episodes 7 and 8. This is Nick and Dawn.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
I should tell you to ignore him again.
Lovely. Lovely.
Oh my god, it's so scary! Ghosts!
All right! It's Susan!
Let's get out of here! Go!
So how was that heist on a scale of 1 to 10?
More successful than my Pacific standard heist in GTA 5.
2, because it's giving energy.
Okay.
That is an Americano for my boo-boo and a perfectly normal adult caffeinated beverage for me.
That's my vibe.
I can't watch a man do this to himself.
I'm okay with it.
Love you, babe.
Ooh,
He's sucking that down like I suck down frappuccinos.
you robbed a bank?
Flowers hippie cult knocked off a bank, then gave the money to poor people.
This was the commune.
Oh.
Huh.
It wasn't a cult yet.
It was a work in progress cult.
The moment they take away your shoe privileges, you know you're fucked.
They made me take an eternal blood oath to never talk about it.
Oh, totally not a cult.
Flower, you told us about it 1,000,000 times.
Well, that's different than publishing it in a magazine. But
Okay, but like she is dead.
True.
Mm-hmm. Don't blood oaths kind of stop when you're dead and don't have blood anymore?
I agree. Your blood's no longer working. No more oath.
Back to Alberta! I think we just found our title.
I'm sorry, just because she said Alberta, and this is totally off topic. Did you know Alberta is trying to become its own thing?
Like Alberta, Canada?
Yes.
Define its
There's
own
like a
thing.
giant petition, and I think it had over 700,000 signatures on it.
Yeah, I need you. I'm with Nick here. What do you mean its own thing? Like a state?
Like its own country.
It's trying to separate from Canada.
Yeah,
Yes.
like wait, like separate from Canada. Like it's mad at Canada.
Yes,
not
it
even
wants to
mad
be
at
its
us.
own thing.
Okay.
That's all the context I got. I saw it on the news. I thought that news article I saw online was just like rage bait or like something funny. Because I screenshotted it and sent it, I can't even remember, I think to Nick, like a day or so ago. Thinking it was so
Interesting.
funny. And then I saw it on the news last night and I was like, Alberta's trying to actually fuck off from Canada? What is this? When we fucking detach from the British?
Why the fuck?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Who the fuck is trying to do it
Yeah,
then?
who's for it?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, you think it would be the
700,000
indigenous
are for it.
people that were hate crimed on by fucking Canada over the years, you know? No.
700,000
It's just regular people.
That's a lot of people, man.
I think it was 700,000. I could be fact checking that wrong, but I remember that number. Petition for Alberta to be removed. Oh, sure. It's called a separation referendum. It does not have enough signatures to leave Canada. They're trying to leave Canada. So I'm assuming become their own country. What else would you be? Just a little island in
Yeah, no, I think
you
I'm
know,
pretty sure
Canada?
their own country. Yeah, interesting. Okay, well, good luck to them. Good luck to them.
Northwestern. You can see us? It's kind of a long story. I had this near-death experience, and now I see ghosts.
I was gonna say that's actually probably the shortest story I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's such an easy to explain thing. And she's like, just so you know, it might take 10 hours, but like, here's this one sentence.
Like, I get the whole scenario of how it happened might be a long story, but just the fact it's happening, easy. That's like saying, oh, I have magic. Easy to explain, but then the cause of it might be why, you know?
Hey, the reason it's a long story is because she went into a coma.
This is every time I see one of them dressed up in like native
clothing?
No, not First Nation. What are they called?
Native Indian? Like,
Native Indian. Yeah. Every time I see one of them, it just makes me think of the new Avengers with Magic, who calls someone indigenous Pocahontas.
Aww, this isn't the hospital, Pocahontas. It's a cage.
I'm Shiki. I'm Lenape, and
Lenape, just like Sasapis, that's why they're dressed the same.
Of course. That's what I said. There's 2 of them now.
Did that. That's too obvious. What's this in the margin here? Gummy bears? Was there a listeria outbreak in the plant or something?
no, my husband wrote that. He wanted me to pick up gummy bears while I was in town because we ran out, and he...
Bruh, Just cross out everything. Okay.
Even crossed out gummy bears.
I think I asked about it too. It's great.
Yep.
I'm interested. Who's your source? Can you bring him in?
No, only I can see them.
Give me 6,000 words by Tuesday.
But at that point, you could just write bullshit.
Right? What do you mean, no, you can't bring in your source? Sold. 6,000 words by Tuesday. No, what?
You know, these ghosts could also have some wonderful stories.
That's true.
My sources that I made
Don't
it
have
the
to
fuck
sell
up.
out flour.
Yeah, no, legit. My sources, I made it the fuck up. You asked about the gummy bears.
What about
There
the
is a
dead
listeria
newsboy who got his
outbreak.
brains bashed out in whatever era?
No, he got trampled by a horse. That's what happened. But like, we're gonna go with the
Wow,
gummy bears since we're just
spoilers.
making some.
Spoilers.
He said it already. You just weren't paying attention. He said it already. You just don't pay attention.
I'm always paying attention, bitch.
Tell me she's lying without saying she's lying.
Yeah, right.
Don't bully me. I'll cry.
Just a girl.
I'm a girl. No gummy bears.
Oh, I was talking to Alberta and Isaac. They were already in here with you.
That's not creepy at all.
Imagine never being able to take a shit or jack off because ghosts might be watching.
I mean, I would be like Jay, to be honest. I would just pretend they're not there. Like, I would have to kind of forget about it when she's not in the room. Because if you think about that, like, every time you go to the bathroom, every time I smoke, every time that I jack off, every time that someone comes over to my house, every time I fucking go outside with the dogs, I'm like, is my dog gonna run through a ghost?
But like, even if I ignore them, they could just tell my wife how much I like jacking off. Like, I have a problem. Like, I am a porn addict, and she doesn't know. Now she knows.
That's true. That's true. She's gonna find out.
That girl is hiding something, and if she's hiding something, it's probably juicy. And if it's juicy, I'm gonna need to know it.
You know, also, I just like to say, realistically, if you see ghosts, life would be so much harder than she has it right now. Because you'd be seeing ghosts everywhere. You wouldn't know, like, if 50% of who you see out in one room is alive or not. Imagine.
Well, that is her life.
I guess it would actually be, you'd see more ghosts than you'd see live people, probably.
100% you would
Yeah, you
see
would.
more
You
ghosts.
would.
Yeah.
It'd be like one living person every, like, 1,000 dead people.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on where you go, but it's like if ghosts died, like, I mean, remember like the couple that were going on the crosswalk? It's like
Everyone's died
it's like,
did
they die
like everywhere
outside?
at some point.
Yeah, if we're gonna be honest with each other, like, but not all of them become ghosts. Remember, some of them move on. So, like, yes, there would be a lot of ghosts.
You telling
Yes,
me most people
listen,
don't die without grudges?
It's not about grudges or whatever. I don't know why they moved on. None of these people have fucking grudges. Like, for the purpose of the show, they only do some ghosts, and I agree with you. It would be much, much more.
Different levels of ghosts, right?
I don't think that it would be like 8 billion people, though. I genuinely do think that maybe like in every like mile you would have like 50 different ghosts. Like, there would be a lot, just not like 100 every
It's just
mile.
levels. Think of it this way. She almost died once, therefore she's on level 1 of seeing ghosts. Wait till she almost dies again. Oh.
why is there levels to it?
Right? So wait,
so you don't get overwhelmed by ghosts?
Can the ghosts from like other levels interact with ghosts from other levels? Or like when she goes to level 2, does she lose access to level 1?
No, I don't think these ghosts died enough to see the other ghosts.
Damn.
What?
The girl was staring at a shadow for 4 hours yesterday, so yeah, I think we can outfox her.
Hey, babe, no one's gonna tell me how that conversation ended?
That's your life, Nick. How do you feel about that? You just don't get to ever know how conversations end. She just walks out of the room.
Yeah.
Are you
There's
ever
gotta be
just...
like
Go ahead.
more than one person that's comatose, right? Or like near-death experience, and there's gonna be like at least another couple people in this world that have this shit.
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
you're gonna try and palm me off on another?
For sure.
I mean, you're
I
even
bet
thinking
you
that there's
already
levels of-
rarely get one word in with me. Remember our conversations last night? It was like 98% me talking last night for like an hour.
I mean, just you're over here yapping about there's levels of death. I mean, no, you're either dead or alive. Like,
Nah.
the in between is drowning and
There's dead
comatose.
and double dead.
There's not double dead. How do you double die?
What do you think an exorcism is?
the
Expelling a spirit from the
Zombies.
body.
expelling
Vampires,
of a demon in your
demons.
body. Vampires are fucking dead. Zombies are dead.
Well, it depends on what type of vampire you're going for. In a lot of lores of vampires, you have to die to become a vampire. You're not part of the living anymore. It's just like a fancy blood-sucking zombie.
I agree with Nick that there is not double dead. So I need you to back this up. Like, is there quadruple dead? Is there triple dead? Or is it just dead, double dead, and alive?
Well, in some cases, they say you can cure zombies. So I imagine if you got bit again and turned back into a zombie, that would be like triple dead.
Well,
That shit
if
depends
you
on the
got
strain.
cured, then you're immune. That's always what it says. Like, you can't get cured and then
Not
return.
always.
What
It
is
depends on
different
the
happening?
type of
strains.
zombie you're dealing
Oh,
with.
look at isn't 28 days kind of like that vibe?
Yeah, kinda.
Like
yeah.
the
28
wife was
days later.
kind of immune, but she was also like kind of rabid, like a fucking zombie. Like they probably cure her, but she's still contagious.
Okay, but again,
That depends
So like
on
she could bite
zombie.
someone again
But-
and it's double
but-
death.
but-
It would be fine.
okay,
Think
so
of it
we're
like
still on
think-
double death, though. Like, so there's only double
Think of it
death?
like, I mean,
Like triple death.
Think of it like, Last of Us zombies, Ellie's immune, but, she, can get bit, but the dead can still rip her apart. It's like
Exactly.
different types
Yeah,
of
double death.
immune and different. It's not double death. She never died.
I'm just saying, like I said with vampires, some vampires you gotta die to become a vampire.
Vampire, but like they don't have a pulsing heart.
Exactly, so they're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it depends on what iteration of a vampire, because some of them have beating hearts still. Some of them are just like fucked up humans, basically.
There's gonna be a rabbit
Anemic
hole.
little fuckers that need to drink blood. Hey, that's where a vampire myth came from. Anemia. Got it. No one gives a shit about my fun history of creatures. Fuck you guys. Let's play with ghosts.
I was trying to work a joke in about pneumonia, but I kind of lost it, so I just gave up talking.
It's not that I don't care about your anemia. It's that this went very fucking far down a rabbit hole, and I don't know how to get out of it.
Editor, cut all this.
No, editor, don't cut all this.
I think you should just leave like raw versions of your footage. Oh, wait, put that on your Patreon. The raw footage.
See, somebody wanted me to do
Just
raw
still
footage.
take out my need to be like
No.
magic.
Like some people wanted me to do like raw footage on Patreon, but Patreon isn't a video hosting website. Like when you get a video on Patreon, it's still technically on YouTube, or you have to pay for a video hosting website, so it will
It
still
depends where
get
you put it.
copyrighted, and it won't get you can't see
Fansly.
it.
Vimeo or
Yeah,
Vimeo.
it would have to be like a Vimeo or
Fansly.
something, and that shit's
Fansly.
expensive.
Fansly. It's not all just porn. Fansly.
Did you just ask if two Lenape people knew each other?
She was the love of my life.
That's like me asking you if you know another white lady from Ohio.
Shh, he knew her. They were in love.
Well, I was in love with her, and I thought she was in love with me, so I killed a deer and brought it to her family.
Sure.
And then I never heard from her again.
Oh my god.
Oh, maybe she died. Maybe she died.
That's disheartening, man. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
totally. Mm-hmm.
She ghosted him.
Excuse me?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm guessing they did not like the ghosted thing.
Oh, no. Ghosting is what people say when you're dating someone and they just kind of vanish.
Is the point that ghosts have no manners? Walk me through this.
Who knows what was going
Yes, Pete. That's correct. That's correct. Ghosts have no manners. That is what
It's
it comes
not the
from.
whole like vanishing thing, you know.
Yeah,
It's the manners.
It's not the whole that, like, in TV shows and movies that you guys have seen because we made you watch Ghostbusters, that ghosts just tend to disappear. That's not what it's about at all. No.
How about Shiki? Not a day has passed since we parted that I haven't thought of you. You are the love of my life.
Whoa. That's coming on way too strong.
What's the difference? They're ghosts and they can't even be in the same place.
But they could be one day, right? I mean, you guys do eventually go up, right?
Get sucked off, right?
I forgot about that.
I will never not love that. That's the one thing that I love Trevor for.
Okay, I have a side thought. You can cut this one. There's another version of this show, the UK one. Is it more proper, like kind of comedy, but like proper comedy? Or is it like kind of low trash comedy like this, but in a good way? You know? You've been watching it, right?
Watched it occasionally.
What's the vibe? Is it the same vibe? I feel like this one's more of like a millennial one. Yeah.
Okay, so Thor, right? The big Viking
Yeah.
man? He's a caveman.
He's a caveman.
And like, he says ook and ak a lot.
Box, the move, got wheel. On, front. Go. Duka duka. But that's checkmate.
Got it. So that's boomer humor.
Yeah.
Got it. So it's exactly what I'm thinking. It's more proper of boomer humor.
Yeah.
I think I prefer the Thor. I think I prefer the Viking.
I prefer the Viking too.
Mm-hmm. He needs help, or wants to help her sext for ghosts. That's cute.
Ghost sexting's crazy.
He's like, I'll help you sext the other ghost. It'll be fine.
Now he's getting involved.
Ghost come.
Women value honesty and romance, not games.
That's so cute. When I first met you, I wanted to text you every 2 minutes, but I didn't do that. You want to know why? Because it would have scared you off.
That's so untrue. And I do get it. Women love honesty. Honesty is important, but definitely y'all like games. That is just how dating works.
I think the easiest way to start this would just be like, hey, I know this Lenape man. Did you?
I agree. She
I feel like
kind
that
of
would be the
left
easiest
the
way to talk to
interview.
the lady first.
She kind of left the interview and like didn't really talk to the ghost again. I would have talked to the ghost and been like, "Do you even know him?" before I go home and like start this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And something I call the friend zone. Now, 9 out of 10 times you end up completely desexualized, as if you're a puppy or their brother. But at the end of the day, you got a new friend, so win-win, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Jay on this one.
Fine.
Man, he's got such a nice outlook on that.
Sup, apostrophe, S-U-P. End it with a period. It is a question, but...
He lost me immediately.
See, but like they are Lenape people, like from hundreds and hundreds of years ago. They don't. She's not even gonna know what sup means.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, they've been around people in the editor office. I'm sure someone said sup. Actually, maybe not. I don't think I've heard someone say sup in a long time.
Me either.
That shit died with the early 2000s.
Wait, why are you guys asking me so many questions about myself?
What? It's perfectly consistent with our personalities to want to know more about our good old friend Flower.
What's my last name?
Power.
Oh my god, is she still with us? What's going on?
Wait, what were we just talking about? It was important, wasn't it?
You know, I don't really recall.
Now we can go through the same conversation again, and when she asks her last name, you have it.
Exactly. Bro, you're me.
Oh.
You're me. That's not what they do. No one ever does that. That's exactly what I would do with Flower every single time.
But it would work with her.
It would work every
It probably
time.
would, honestly, yeah.
But what do you guys think the dark secret... I genuinely don't remember. What do you think the dark secret is about the bank robbery?
She hooked up with one of the...
Well, that's not a secret. That's probably happened either way.
I don't honestly even have a hunch, personally.
She gave the money back to the bank.
Sup, cool you're still around, Shiki. Would love to hear the haps sometime. That's it. That's all he said. Sup?
That's great. Sup.
Why don't men ever listen to what women want from a woman? Like, she should have been the one to decide.
Because why would women know what women want?
Sasapis is freaking out, which makes sense because clearly that was terrible advice.
No. If she's playing the game, that means she's interested.
This is why men never stop.
I mean, yeah, you know, when you're playing games, it's for the long haul. You just keep playing. I don't agree with this, though. I feel like you should just be honest with her. But, like, also, Sasapis was a bit much. I've never stopped thinking about you since I died.
I don't know. They're betrothed to each other, almost.
They weren't.
Almost. He brought a fucking engagement deer.
I don't think it was an
The family.
engagement deer. I think it was just a present.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it sounds like in their culture that was him asking for her hand in marriage.
It was a betrothment deer.
There you go.
Not groovy, Sam. I know, it was wrong, but I still don't get why you don't want the article.
Yeah, what are you hiding, Flower?
Yes, just tell us, Flower.
She killed her entire team by mistake.
She was so high she murdered everyone.
Because I'm not proud of it, okay? The money never went to any good cause. The commune never donated it. Because before they could give it away, I stole it.
I want to know what
I
you
wasn't
did with
expecting that.
it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but like, what'd you do with it? What do you mean?
Probably bought drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Either bought drugs or gave it back to
So
the
much
bank.
drugs that she ended up in the woods with a bear.
Probably that. It's all coming together, honestly. I feel like that's probably a good idea.
Brenda, the feral cats of Costa Rica live in awful conditions. They sleep in the dirt. They eat out of the garbage.
Like how she's looking around as he's talking, be like, oh, fuck, I am the feral cat.
So then Ira and I took the money and bolted. And then I got attacked by a bear, and I've had an eternity to think about what I did.
It does connect.
Oh shit, it did connect. You guys are right. I genuinely didn't remember. Fuck.
She does called it.
Yeah, good job.
Sam should have never written that article.
But you told me to.
We're dead. And just looking for exciting things to happen around here to fill up the days. Why are you listening to us?
Yeah, blame the dead for your problems. What the fuck's wrong with you?
They're like, yeah, we're just starting drama. You don't have to actually listen to us, though.
The truth is Sasapis loves you, and he's always loved you, and he always will love you.
Whoa, that's a little intense.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. It's cool. I guess.
Ruined forever.
I agree, though. That is a bit intense. But, at the same time, I think she could have said that he still loves you. That would have been enough.
Could have just probably cut it off there.
He still thinks about you and loves you. That would have been perfect. As a woman, I can understand that was too much both ways.
They could grab a ghost cup of coffee.
Again, email.
Okay, email. I get that.
I still can't believe that he let her write the article when she couldn't bring in her source and he has no idea who the source is.
I mean, at least,
You're the one who always likes to be devil's advocate. So let me do that right now. It wouldn't make sense for the story if we didn't have plot holes.
To be fair, she did tell him like the second time that she's got in touch with a teller.
My God.
She got in touch with a teller from the heist. What the fuck? I can't say what I thought I was gonna. I can't say what I was gonna say.
I'm lying again. I never even met the man.
And I was never at the Boston Tea Party. I was in Boston at a tea party.
That's like a white lie, then. You're fine.
You're like, well, then you were at a Boston Tea Party, just not the Boston Tea Party.
Did he ever say it was the historic moment one? I didn't hear that.
Probably, like, they have their own conversations that we don't know about, babe. And
knowing this man was 100% flexing that he was there.
He was probably like, I was on the ship.
And was like, not bad for the earth. But Ira said, Daisy, we don't know the first thing about starting a business.
Daisy?
Yeah, that was Ira's nickname for me. It's a weed, and I love weed.
Come with me.
Bruh, that's the coffee shop that her boyfriend went to. Oh my God.
Yep.
Jesus.
Oh.
I'm sorry, immediately when she's talking about like really like eco-conscious coffee shop and stuff, I was like, no, it went the exact opposite. Starbucks.
The founder of Daisy's coffee shop is Ira Klein. In memory of his late girlfriend, profits go toward underprivileged communities and bear safety education.
That means they found her leftovers.
Yep. Which means your body doesn't go where your bones go. So even if they took those bones away, he would have still stayed here.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
No more aloof messages. I can't take the waiting. I can't take not being honest. I'm not a games guy. I'm looking for a woman who wants a dead deer on her doorstep, and when I find her, I'm gonna love her forever.
Take me to her.
Because the last time I went in, I kind of lost it, and I basically said exactly that.
What? Well, what'd she say? Did she like it?
Not really.
Send in the yo-yo-yo.
On his knees begging to be fixed.
Begging to the alive man.
I never got that text.
Yeah, because by some grace of God, it never went through.
Okay, yeah, I would have run for the hills.
Obviously.
I mean,
and he kept it down.
Well, yeah.
God was looking out for that man that night.
Yeah.
Can ghosts actually have sex?
We can, we just can't finish. It's very frustrating.
He says I can, but they can't finish.
Interesting.
Gosh, I hate to do this, but I've got some work to do.
Damn.
Damn.
So you lied. Ghost cum doesn't exist.
I didn't know. I don't remember everything about the
Ghost
show.
cum leaking out of flower power, bitch.
Yeah, you're right.
Lies.
You're right. Lies.
I'd be into it.
I would be too, bro. Like, we all want to know.
Jay would just try and almost kill himself so he could talk to him.
He's like, my turn to go down the stairs.
Hey, come back. I want to tell Jay about ghosts.
Oh yeah, this place will come down real easy.
Come down. I'll have you know these barracks are the sovereign territory of His Royal Highness King George III. Look at this one, gawking.
Sorry. Mark. Sorry, Mark.
So welcome to the backyard where they have a shed. That is the barracks for 3 redcoats. One of which was the one Isaac was about to shoot.
That's cute. This is the only barracks they had that's still standing.
Oh, probably.
It became a shed.
Probably, honestly.
You know, when they said the redcoats were outside in the shed, I pictured they meant more of like a barn type shed, like something bigger than this.
No, just a legit shed, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's literally like just their beds. You get to see inside eventually. It's just like beds. They got nothing. They got nothing, babe.
Oh, there's shit's still there. There's one barracks survived.
It's true. I mean, 1 barracks is better than 0.
Yeah.
The agreement's been the Americans get the house, the Brits get the shed.
Damn.
Damn, wait. So, because, yeah, they were living
they
here
are
before the
outnumbered,
war. So, like, since that war, now the Brits get the shed. So, before the war, they probably got to live inside. That's so fucked. Yeah.
I love it. We outnumber you. Get the fuck out. No.
No, that makes sense. That's fair.
He was my D&D character.
Oh, doesn't he exist entirely in your head? What is it, Pete?
Oh.
I'm sorry. No, it doesn't entirely exist in your head. Turns around to talk to a ghost. It doesn't exist entirely in your vision / head.
It's a mindset thing. You don't understand.
I know I shed a few tears when I lost Gelvin Monkspear to the Demogorgon.
Pete plays D&D?
Heck yeah, it was really popular in the 80s. Maybe Jay and I could play together.
Oh, God. That means she's stuck in it.
This is a spiritual successor to Stranger Things.
So, Dawn, how do you feel now you're going to be stuck playing D&D because your husband wants to play with the ghost that you can see?
Nah. Go have your life almost extinguished.
This idea.
Oh, no. I mean, I love you, obviously, but fantasy role-playing games are at the far end of that affection.
I vibe with that.
All my best friends just broke up with me, but I can...
And I'll break up with you too, bitch! Don't make me do it. One more D out of your mouth.
Harsh.
You're a harsh girlfriend.
You just don't understand.
I don't think you understand what it sounds like.
She fell down the stairs, and when she woke up, she could talk to ghosts and animals.
No. I'm not sure where she got the animals thing, but I'm Samantha. Hi.
I like how this is what I thought Isaac was going to be like when we saw him, just saying. Like, talks like a fucking weirdo because he's from another time.
Well,
but apparently he's just evolved and modernized. But these fucks can't because they're in a shed with each other.
He's around a lot of modern people, so.
Mm-hmm.
The redcoats are by themselves.
Yeah.
I just like to say we've gone a lot of episodes without seeing some of the ghosts. They might as well be dead. Like double dead. You know that thing you don't believe in?
I'm not having this discussion again.
Out of sight, out of mind, double dead.
I'll come help you in a sec. I'm just dealing with some British ghosts from the Revolutionary War.
Okay, I'll check the hamper.
She's in her head.
I mean, yeah, but she can't get another job. Like, she's too busy.
What, fucking pitying ghosts that she could just ignore?
Catering to the ghost needs, yes.
Bro, you really think ignoring these ghosts are going to be that easy?
Eventually they'll give up.
No, they won't. They have nothing else to do.
You know, if you get bullied and you ignore it, like a strong-willed bitch, which most people don't do, they stop.
You're literally going to go into a fucking depression.
Smoking, I could berate you right now as much as I want, but if you just stop responding, it's not fun anymore.
You're a human. You can do other things. They cannot.
They have each other.
Yeah, but if they have one alive person to berate altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
I'll do it.
Pardon?
I'll tell the contractor to put the door back on. Anything else?
Oh, I.
Power trip.
As politely as possible, like, I'm with Sam here. Like, I didn't know that you guys lived there. I just thought it was a fucking shed, and I was trying to take it down. Now I know that you live there. I'm gonna put the door back. Would you would you say no to him?
Because he's yelling at me in Britishy terms and has a bullet wound in his chest like a bitch. Yes.
Lovely.
He's yelling at me in British.
Lovely.
Sam, I believe that shirt that Jay's looking for is in the hallway closet upstairs. Lieutenant Colonel Chesham.
Captain Higgintoot.
Romance. I can feel it. Oh, they fucking do, don't they?
Sex!
Entirely unpleasant.
Oh no, I think it's fair to say that your presence is the furthest thing from unpleasant.
There
Oh my
you
god, are they
go.
gonna have
That's
ghost
what-
sex first?
That's what you wanted to hear as I talk, like, right?
Oh my god, they're gonna have ghost sex first.
Too bad they can't come.
Yeah, I know, right? It's okay, no one wants to come up the butt.
Ectoplasm. Do you think they jizz ectoplasm? If they could.
Gizzoplasm? Yes.
They can't, but yeah.
It's like glow in the dark.
Gizzoplasm.
It's like glow in the
Gizzoplasm.
dark. It's glow in the
Yeah,
dark.
every time I see ectoplasm on the floor, I know that's ghost cum. Jesus. You stupid smoking?
I guess I'm just stupid.
Well, I guess I'm not going to fife myself out, am I?
Next story for the magazine, gay love between opposing forces.
Honestly.
Through a time where
Yeah.
gay is not okay.
Yeah. It's a good story.
At this point, it's just fan fiction with no proof.
Well, back to the closet.
What?
To look for Jay's shirt.
Yes, that's...
Yeah. That's the closet that you're talking about.
I'm not gonna lie, I missed the gay joke for like a millisecond until they went, huh. I was like, oh yeah, gays in the closet.
Abominable Yeti.
Oh, not good. We probably should have.
They're all playing.
I mean, literally, like, I get she's not happy with it, but it's not just you.
That would suck though if you really didn't want to play and you had to now play and narrate for like 3 people.
Legit. Like, this is awful for her.
One was bad enough. Now there's 3. I was wondering how they were going to do D&D with like 2 people, maybe 3.
Admittedly, yes, I can see the problem.
Sunk into the icy river.
Oh.
Escape is no longer an option.
Yeah. She was gonna get up, just like, oh, I guess we're done here. Bye. Nope. No, it just...
No, sit down, bitch. You're still alive.
Yeah.
Every campaign is a multi-chaptered quest. They could last months or even years.
Years of this.
It's a whole commitment thing.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yep.
It's a whole commitment thing.
Solution: offer self. He can't see her anymore. No one plays.
Solution: he tumbles down the stairs.
I like Nick's solution more.
I have a feeling he is not going to take it very well.
All those years ago might not be a big deal now.
You're right.
He thinks it's about.
It's not going to be
being
the gay
It's
thing.
not.
It's not going to be the gay crush.
It's not. It's not.
No
No,
fucking
way. No way.
He's going to tell him he killed him. He's the reason he's dead. Because I think that would be funny.
If he actually took the shot, or knows who took the shot.
He does have the bullet hole.
Oh, itchy shirt it is.
Break a leg!
Wait, he just said itchy shirt. Do you think that he's eternally itchy?
Yeah, he is. He just said.
That's horrible.
Awful.
Makes me glad I always wear sports bras. I'll never die to the discomfort of underwire.
Cute.
We're gonna have to play a few times a week at least.
And each of those sessions would last about...
Not long. 5, 6 hours.
So basically, you want me to have a part-time job as playing D&D for all the ghosts? No, thank you. I even like
I'm sorry,
D&D,
I don't give a shit
and
if it's only
that's
happening
too much.
once a week. 5 to 6 hours is not short. No one can ever say 5 to 6 hours
I
is
agree.
short.
I agree. It would be a long
Even
thing.
working part-time, 5 to
It
6
would be
hours
a
is
long
long.
thing, but like I would do like once a week, even if I didn't like it, for the person that I really liked. But like several times a week, no, sorry.
I don't know exactly how to tell you this, but the ghosts don't want to play with you anymore.
What?
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl, but see, she could ignore them if she really wanted to. If she can do this in front of him, oh, she could fucking ignore them.
You know, maybe we could watch a movie later.
Yeah. Sure, that sounds fun.
Bro, how you're such a bad wife. Your husband's so
Scapegoats.
amazing to you. Like, she's such a bitch to him.
Oh, I know.
That's harsh.
You all vibe with that?
She's a bitch, yeah.
I love it.
Last night was so fun, and I don't know if you've noticed, but we don't have a ton going on here.
I just wish there was a way we could talk to Jade directly and set this straight.
If only there was some way we could get a message across the celestial plane.
Are they hiding the fog in the mirror from the shower?
If they can get Trevor
Most
to
cliche
help.
ghost shit ever.
If they can get Trevor to help, because he's the only one that can interact with shit.
Well, the truth is it's quite personal, and I've been keeping a secret from you for 250 years.
If anyone should ever hold a grudge, it would be that man. 250
I put the bullet in your
years.
sternum.
Nigel?
Yes, Isaac?
I killed you.
Excuse me?
Knew it.
What if somebody scared him? Like, it wasn't it was like an accidental murder.
It's gotta be accidental, because he's... Yeah, there you go. He fucking sneezed that man out of existence. Because he said he'd never fire at someone without a weapon drawn also, or some shit, right?
Yeah, he said it's dishonorable.
He dishonorably sneezed that man out of existence, man.
It's like, it had to be an accident.
Murdered in cold blood a fellow officer.
My hope was to apologize.
Well, kind of the point.
Yeah, no, well, back then it was all about, like, honor and shit, so you wouldn't shoot an unarmed man.
Yeah, but to shoot a fellow officer that is the enemy, yes.
Even so, like, back then, he invented
Not in
the
those
scope.
circumstances, but like, you know.
They wouldn't have shot. They would have just, like, scouted where they were going, and then when they, like, started marching, that's when they would shoot. They wouldn't have done that. That's just the truth.
Yeah. I understand in that context with no weapons drawn and all that, they wouldn't. But like to say he wouldn't shoot a fellow officer.
Okay, yeah.
If he's on the enemy side,
he
would.
is ignoring the part that they're enemies. Yeah.
Lied about what?
Seriously, dude, this is gonna kill me.
We've come too far, man.
Just 3 letters, D&D.
He's gotta leave the water running.
Realistically, with how fast I was going, it should have fucked over again.
Agreed.
Before I even saw it.
Well, I mean, I actually don't know about that, because when you write something like in the fog, then even when more fog happens, it's because of how the condensation happens that it doesn't get refogged. It just stays there for a minute. That's like, they do like shows about that. I want to say, I just thought about this. Every time Jay wants to talk to the ghost, he can be like, listen, just walk through a couple of rooms, be like, I'm going to go turn on the hot water in the shower. Trevor, let's talk.
I'm going for a shower. Just walk through the house yelling that.
And then half an hour, Trevor's...
Super cool, huh? Because I know how much you love playing the game, because that's what you told me. I know you lied!
But how? No, I didn't.
Uh-huh, the ghost...
Not the but how.
That'd be
He
me.
folded so fast.
Trevor.
The ghost without pants is watching me shower. Gotta love that. Sam?
I was thinking about that earlier. That he'd fit it in the bathroom. But I was like, I probably shouldn't make a pantsless guys together in the bathroom comment.
Guy with no pants is watching me in the shower? Love it. Now, what the fuck?
Now, I will say, you asked about the other ghost show. The other guy also has no pants. Like, that is for both Trevors.
I love it.
That I can't even see. So the other night when we were all playing together, I actually felt like I was part of the gang.
The British are coming! The British are coming!
I do.
For fuck's sake.
Here's the problem. She said, I do hear you, and then didn't tell him that some ghost just screamed the British are coming. Like, at least inform him.
No, she just walked away.
I hate it so much.
I mean, there's only like 3, isn't there?
By the shameful American war criminal, Isaac Higgintoot.
Wait, that was the secret?
This horrifying breach of decorum shall not go unpunished. We are taking the house.
Expose their love. It'll fix everything.
Then no matter the cost, in blood or treasure, my army and I will defend this house to the bitter end.
If it's war you want, then war you shall have.
The fuck are they gonna do to each other?
Oh!
This is the war. I'm a pacifist, but even I would like to see a little more action.
Oh, I love that.
If we can't fight, then how the hell do we resolve this invasion? If only there was some way to simulate actual combat.
Oh, God.
You know where this is going.
Oh, they're all gonna bond in D&D. I was thinking about that earlier. Why wasn't Isaac playing D&D? Because, like, he'd love that shit. It's like moving his little action figures on the board planning your war.
Yep.
Damn it, I may have the solution.
Okay, I don't really understand what's happening here, but I'd just like to say for the record, I am happy to solve all future ghost conflicts this way.
I mean, honestly, fair, yeah.
That's the deal. I don't ever have to play D&D unless it's a ghost conflict, although they'll probably just make up conflicts.
100% they would make them up.
Then I unsheathe my moonblade and whisper the phrase swift defeat to my enemies, thus marking him as a sworn enemy and giving myself an extra 3d6 damage.
God, Zook.
Damn.
Damn.
I was gonna say they're gonna wipe the fucking British across the board because no one understands it but the three that they're playing.
Yeah.
Man, sounds like they don't know how to have fun.
They're just gonna dismiss it, be like, fuck this board game.
Yeah.
Isaac and the British commander are making up.
Oh, that's nice. What did Isaac do?
He murdered him.
Ooh, that is hard to bounce back from.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't really that hard to bounce back from.
No. He was only offended when you tried to apologize the first time.
Ooh, that's hard to bounce back from.
But with EYE at the beginning.
Yes. How did you know?
Well, what else would it be? Simply brilliant. I love it.
I love their gay love. It's adorable.
You know, I didn't like how clichély gay Isaac was to begin with, but this is cute. This is the good one.
Perhaps say we could walk the grounds sometime to discuss the piece, among other matters.
I thought he was gonna invite him to, like, live in the basement with the dead people, the plague people or whatever.
No, I'm sure they would. They have more rooms, to be honest.
You could live with the people downstairs.
No, I know, right? But, like, living in the
disease
same
possible.
level of house is, like, inappropriate, I feel like, for this. You can live in the attic. How about that?
D&D is not one of those games that's just done in an hour. It's a rich, multi-chaptered campaign. It could last for months.
Are you serious? Do you really want to keep playing?
No, but I will.
Oh.
No.
That would never do that for me.
I played some Ark with Nick, and what was that other game I really disliked? I kept playing Destiny while you still liked it a little bit.
You played Ark and we built like a dodo hut, and then you literally never got on again. Like, she's committing to do it with him.
I went in the jungle and got eaten by a cat.
Guys, we're not doing this. This is not the new system.
I really want to smell some pepperoni.
There is no way that I'm writing pepperoni.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, man. If you made it this far, maybe like the video, maybe subscribe. That means the world to me. Go check out her channel.
It's kind of dead, but that's okay. Occasionally, I'm gonna think about doing things. And maybe they'll happen, but they haven't. Other than MMDs. Who doesn't like watching virtual booty cheeks shake?
And anything you want to say, Nick?
Nah.
Remember, y'all say nice, slay. Let's slay together. Bye.